Woo! The only way to travel. At the cost of Bienfu's energy. Life bottle. Ah! Animal cruelty. They didn't feel a thing, it's fine. I'm talking about Bienfu? Oh. He's not an animal. He's a Norman. What? How do I get down? Oh my gosh. I had to find the exact spot that the jump key showed up. For those who haven't played this, there is no jump button unless you're standing in spots where the jump button pops up. It is a rare thing.
Move it or die.
Burn the moon, burn the moon, burn the moon.
No escape!
No mercy! Wounds that won't heal! Carved into flesh! Lethal pay! Rolling black quagmire, no escape! Are there more? I'll help you! Here! Dark and light! Roll down! Break things! Like that! Dark and light!
Blades of wind! Right
Gaze
down!
upon my fiery mirror! I'll help you! Here!
Wind lance!
Light me on!
Blades of wind! Right
Burst
down!
gate! Crushing weight! I did it! This fight is over!
Expedition has returned.
A new...
Scout.
I think Rise is the first Tales game with a jump in it. It took a while to add such advanced technology. It's like Guild Wars 1 where jump was an emote. Oh, I see the tree. Turtle guy?
Turtles, keeping tight circles. Oh, perfect timing, Eisen. I's got a letter for yous.
A letter?
Did you get a reply to that letter you sent? What's it say? What's it say?
I know everything that you've done. Repent for your horrendous deeds, you monster.
What did you do, Eisen?
No idea. There's no sender written on here either.
Who would write something so awful?
Who cares? If I gave a damn about other people's feelings, I wouldn't be a pirate.
I suppose that's true.
Forget about it. What's the status of the other stuff?
The Palmier made it just fine. But we've run into some troubles finding the Nordals. My deepest apologies.
What are Nordals?
Nordals used to be given out by Empyrean temples. If you collect a set of 4, you'd find happiness. Oh, so they said. Nowadays, there's only 4 left. Red, blue, green, and black. Even worse, nobody hardly knows nothing about them.
Dolls of the Empyreans. Do you think they're like that one we saw of Aminoch in that shop in Isolt?
Kind of. But these are less gloomy looking and more, how can I describe it?
Something like a quiet radiance?
A quiet radiance. That's perfect!
I think I get it. I'd never have pegged you as a collector of religious claptrap, Eisen. Think they'll help keep the Reaper away?
Probably not. But in the off chance they actually work, they'll keep her safe.
Her? Hey, that letter Eisen sent off earlier was addressed to a woman, wasn't it?
Our little Lofty said is growing up.
No, I wasn't implying she was his girlfriend. Her writing just seemed more mature, and...
The blank faces.
It's nothing like that. She's my younger sister.
Called it.
I didn't know you had a sister.
She's the only family I have left. She and I live apart for various reasons.
Demaxi, thank you for the Prime sub. Mukluk Douglas, but that'll be Reginald S. by the 4th. This is Johnson of Syllables the 3rd. Because you Demaxi back to the lap, but we joy our scene entertainment on the way. Can't get the speakers, don't touch the speakers, giveaways every week. Please take a seat, but you'll already need the edge.
I'm guessing your death curse
Welcome.
is one of them, huh? Mogiloo!
So that's why. I'd be happy to help you look for those dolls, Eisen.
Are you sure?
Yeah,
Okay then. Thanks.
Where's the Chip? Welcome. Chip is currently napping. Let's not bother him.
I saw Benwick and the other crew members get into a serious fight over whether cats or dogs were better. I don't get what the big deal is.
I can't believe you could say such a thing! No conflict is more perilous than the one that has dogged mankind since the dawn of civilization! In the shadow of every war are the battles of dog lovers and cat lovers. Between each side lies a divide, maybe not all that deep, but unbridgeable all the same.
Chat, when I was young, I was definitely a dog person. I love dogs way more. As an adult though, definitely I'm more of a cat person. Most of the dogs I know are I find them obnoxious. They're just like constantly jumping all over you, stuff like that. I just like, oh my god, just like leave me alone. Like there's certain people's houses in my own family that I don't like having dinner at their place because I know their dogs are just gonna constantly be all over me, and it just drives me bonkers. Like I like that I can love on my cat, but then we also just like both do our own thing half the time. And just he chills over there, I chill over here. It's nice. Also, the fact that they come like out of the cat factory already potty trained and like they know how to bathe themselves, huge bonuses. Huge bonuses for the factory default settings on a cat. Factory default dog is like, I crapped on your carpet.
I'd say we're lucky that the squabble you saw didn't escalate into anything more serious.
I had no idea it was such a big deal. So what side do all of you fall on?
I am, without a doubt, a cat person. Cats and witches have a long history together. Personally, I prefer dogs because they can cohabit with humans while following rules. But I like cats too, because they're cute.
What about you, Rokuro?
Shigure liked cats, so I don't. But I like dogs even less. Always wagging their tails for their masters.
I feel the same way. Dogs will trade anything for food. Learning tricks, wagging their tails, getting friendly, and in time, even forgetting to howl.
I think that's
Presented by Zaya.
efforts to please humans so that we can live together. They're friendly and compassionate creatures.
Then does that make you a cat person, Eisen?
Actually, I like squirrels best. When I lived with my sister, the nearby forest had lots of nice, fluffy squirrels that would let me pet them.
This isn't about squirrels. It's about cats and dogs. You have to pick a side.
If I had to choose, yeah, it'd be cats.
He's
There's
like, I picked
something
squirrels.
lovable about the way they act, especially when you spoil them. Reminds me a lot of my sister.
What about you, Velvet? Cats or dogs?
Dogs. They don't betray you.
You always have to be so serious, don't you?
So Velvet and Eleanor like
Me with some chip claw marks on my skin right now? What do you mean betrayal? I have no idea what you're talking about.
dogs, while Magilu and Aizen prefer cats.
And Rokuro doesn't care for either one. That makes you our tiebreaker, kiddo. The fate of this showdown is in your hands.
It is?
Now that you're no longer the Abbey's dog, perhaps you're thinking of being one for Velvet's column?
What has that got to do with anything? We're just talking about which animal we like.
If you're getting so angry over this, he's going to have no choice but to pick dogs.
I just told you.
No more fighting! This is clearly getting out of hand, so why don't you all agree that you're Bienfu people and make up already?
And what makes you special enough to have Bienfu people?
Because I can be loyal like a dog, but also do my own thing like a cat. If you pick me, everybody wins. I don't think it works that way.
Oh, he dodged the question. Now we'll never know. Wait. I'm looking at the map. Was there a tree back there? Oh my gosh, there was. Now we can surf through town. Buy Enough bottles. Oh. Done. Thank you. For some reason, I was thinking it was some rare item and you had to find them. It didn't occur to me to check the merchants. Alright, so I need to go back to Titania. Don't run people over now? I mean, if as long as they're not low level, they'll live, right? That's how it works. Chip turned to face the camera, so I turned it back on for you. For those of you who are cat people.
I guess a dragon was a bit much to take on, even for the Reaper. You should get some rest.
We all should. I'll just get the crew started on readying the ship for our next departure.
All right, you go do that. Laphicet, you should get some rest too.
I'm fine. It's more important that I focus on finding an actual Therian this time. I'm going to take another try at sensing the Earth Pulse points.
You're as stubborn as ever, Fee.
Meow. My girlfriend likes cats more than me. Do you mean she likes cats more than she likes you, or she likes cats more than you like cats? Or both. Rest for a while. How do I rest for a while? Well, there's something over there. Both? She likes cats more than I like cats, but would not be surprised at both.
Hey, Kuragane, let me ask you something.
More complaints.
I don't think I've ever seen these two in anime.
Come on, don't be like that. Every time I turn around, Velvet or one of the pirates is telling me to go make some delivery to some island. I can never get a break.
Isn't that just a sign they think you're a dependable guy?
Maybe, but I don't see them sending you off on errands. It's like they take one look at your face and decide to leave you alone.
I don't have a face.
I don't have a face.
Oh, right, sorry. Slip of the tongue.
Maybe you just don't know how much work I do around here. It's more than you think. Anything to do with iron, I do it. Making tools, repairing things. What do you take me for? Some kind of cheeky freeloader? I don't even have cheeks.
You're too funny. But doesn't it ever annoy you to have all these kids giving you orders?
I've spent my entire life thinking of nothing but forging swords. It's been centuries since I've interacted with youngsters like them. They can be a hassle, but at least it's a new hassle.
Yeah, that's what I thought at first, so I went along with whatever they asked. But I've been too nice, so they keep pushing work onto me. Maybe if I hadn't been so helpful, they would have stayed out of my face like they stay out of yours.
I don't have a face.
That's not the point. Aren't you even listening to what I'm saying here?
You need to make up your mind. You and I got on this ship alongside these people, who are putting themselves in great danger in order to live the lives of their choosing. If you don't like it, then go on and get off this ship with your tail between your legs.
I don't have a tail.
Yeah, except I don't have a tail right now.
She, what's her name? Cut it off. Alright, so I need to go here. Wait, when it says rest, I have to go back to my prison cell? That's savage. B2, 1F. Okay. I think I'm going the wrong way. And then right turns. Ah.
Don't push yourself too hard now, Laphicet. You hear me?
I hear you. I told everyone I could find the Therians, but I've only sent us to the wrong places. Aizen, is there any way to boost Amalok's powers?
I guess it's okay for me to tell you this. The majority of Malakim today have their consciousnesses sealed away to be used as mere tools for the exorcists. But originally, Malakim were beings who received prayers from people, and in return bestowed their blessings upon nature and mankind.
So you're saying that when humans pray to a Malak, the Malak receives great strength?
Yes. In general, at least. Some Malakim, like me, buck the system and bring about misfortune rather than divine grace.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
That tone of voice.
Who would ever pray to me?
Maybe you didn't lead us to any Therians, Fee, but it's not like we came back empty-handed. We found Orichalcum to use against Shigure, and we also learned we can hold our own against a dragon.
Velvet.
So where should we go next, Fee?
Northgand! There's a big Earth Pulse point north of Helavis.
Works for me. Aizen?
We can leave whenever you want. Doesn't matter to me.
And I'm all set. Let's make our way to the harbor.
I didn't even get to
When I
rest.
say prayers, I don't mean outright worshipping. All I'm talking about are earnest thoughts and feelings directed at you.
I see. So I'm already receiving prayers then.
Thoughts and prayers for our boy Laphicet. now we continue slamming into all the corners. Ah! It's like when you're on the Geo board, it's like the mouse sensitivity just skyrockets. Gotta be like, just very, very carefully adjust the mouse when you're doing this. Who gave you a hoverboard license? No one. I'm boarding illegally. Underage geoboarder. I don't know her exact age, but I know she said she wasn't old enough to drink at one point. Wait. Oh, this isn't where I meant to go, but there's someone to talk to here.
It's all thanks to you the construction of our hideout is proceeding so smoothly.
About that retractable ventilation shutter, please, let me make a new one.
What? Why? We already installed it, and it works just fine.
It's the hinges. When they move, it makes this unbearable squeak. I can hear it every time the wind blows.
Oh, come on, that's nothing. Besides, anything we install is going to rust up once the sea breeze gets to it. More importantly, I'd love it if you made us a nice big pot and a frying pan, too.
Not happening. I can't focus with that incessant squeaking. I can't work under these conditions.
Fine. You can make a new shutter. But make us a pot and pan while you're at it.
Can I also fix that autonomous hunter-killer anti-personnel spinning blade engine I made the other day?
What?
That too? But you said you were satisfied with how it turned out.
I was at first, but when I thought about it, I realized I forgot to install an off switch.
What?
So, can I fix it?
God, yes! Fix it before it kills us all!
Great. Okay. Shutter first, then...
Spinning death machine first!
Alright, I'm glad I came the wrong way. That was pretty good. Spinning death machine first.
Our next target is north of Helives, near the Faldes ruins. In light of everything we know, I'd say it's highly likely we'll find a Therian there.
Let's hope.
Then we should make our first stop, Port Helives.
With the mischief we got into last time, getting into the city might prove difficult.
Benwick, how are things in Helives right now?
That shipping guild that used to handle our mooring is pretty much toast. But for some reason, the Abbey isn't watching the port as much as they once were. Unfamiliar ships have been hauling in relief supplies, so if we
look at the
pose as one of
bird's
transport
angry
ships,
eyebrows.
I think we can slip in. And if we divert some supplies to an unofficial channel, we might be able to secure a new mooring partner.
Smuggling in relief supplies for our own disaster. Cheeky bastards, aren't we?
It's what'll get us in.
That much is true. It's a plan.
Roger. I'll get right on it.
Roger.
Hey, Eleanor. Abbey exorcists don't pray to their tethered Malakim, do they?
You mean something besides our oaths?
An oath is a magical formula that grants you power in exchange for binding you to a rule, right?
Yes, though that is simplifying it a bit.
When Malakim receive human prayers, they bestow their blessings upon people and nature. Aizen told me that we Malakim grow stronger when humans pray to us.
Prayers and blessings? I've never heard of that. I used to think the same way as the other exorcists. Malakim are merely tools that allow us the use of arts.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
But Inominat is different. The exorcists all worship him. They have faith in his mighty power. And not only that, the people of the
So they're
station pray to
juicing
the
Inominat.
Imperium for salvation, just as Artorias instructs them.
Ah, I get it now.
See the wheels turning, do you, kiddo? Huh?
Artorias founded the Abbey within the existing Church of the Empyreans, so that he could direct the people's thoughts towards Inominat, so that even while they lionize Artorias as their savior, They're made aware of Inominat's presence behind him.
Everyone starts believing in Inominat. The prayers of the entire world go to him, becoming his power.
After the centuries-long decline of Empyrean worship, he becomes stronger than anyone today could imagine.
The pieces do fit. Oaths, prayers, blessings, the demon blight. So much in this world is affected by matters of the heart. They hold magical power, both effective and meddlesome.
We are truly going up against the rest of the entire world, aren't we?
Don't look so troubled, Eleanor. I'm gonna do my best to get stronger, so believe in me. I am a Moloch, after all.
Oh,
Believe in the
Laffy
me
said,
that believes in you.
You've become so brave so quickly.
Have I?
But you're still cute when you get embarrassed.
Hey, why's your face so red?
Huh? My face isn't red.
Reading glasses. Whoa! I bet some girls went crazy over that shot.
Hey, Eisen. What's it feel like to get a letter?
I don't feel anything, nor do I want or need to. There's no joy in receiving these things.
Huh? Why not?
Don't be so shocked. Look, it's just an invoice from the turtles. What's the big deal anyway? Do you wish you get letters too?
Yeah. But I don't have anyone to send letters to. Let alone anyone who would send me any.
Laffy said, I've got a letter for you.
What? Really? Who could it be from? The sender is... Bienfu?
Yeah,
you got a letter from yours truly. I figured you'd be wanting someone to send you a letter right about now, so I wrote one up for you. What do you think? You're happy, right? Oh, yeah. Thanks, Bienfu. I'll even read it for you. Dear Moloch Laffyset, I hope that this letter finds you in good health and high spirits. Thankfully, I'm doing well myself, with no major changes to report. Bienfu's taking all this so seriously. It's so rare to actually see him like this. As you're aware, I've been spending my days ironing Magilu's outfits, sewing her buttons, and washing her hat and tremendously long socks. Recently, however, I made the mistake of remarking to her that she might not have been quite as slender as she once was in her younger years. She hung me upside down from the roof in the middle of the cold. I nearly became a frozen Normansicle. It was so horrible that I couldn't stop my tears from flowing down my little cheeks. There's the Bienfu we know and love.
But all you wrote about in that letter was yourself. And you even read it out loud yourself.
That's okay. Thanks, Bienfu. It feels nice to get a letter. That's so kind of you to say. I think I might cry again.
I'm just imagining the voice actor for Bienfu doing the bien in the sound booth.
We've loaded everything bound for Helaviz. With that much freight, I doubt anyone will suspect us.
Any idea who can give us cover for docking?
Not anyone in particular, but recently the power and influence of the Helaviz Fishermen's Guild has caught my eye.
The Fishermen's Guild, huh? Let's bring them some extra relief supplies. Fuel, drink, and as for the drink...
12-year-old amber draft. The sailors of Helaviz have an eye for the stuff.
You heard that from Dial, I take it. He's got a sharp eye.
He took a bottle in payments, but I say we turn a blind eye to it. We thought we were the best at this kind of thing, but having him around has been a real eye-opener.
Okay, but tell him if he takes a second, he'll pay for it. Eye for an eye.
Aye, aye. I'll keep an eye on him so that he doesn't sneak off with another bottle.
Was this a Shugo game? Yeah, Shugo did the top Patreon tier for a month to sponsor us to try this for 2 hours. And I did that, and then afterward I asked the community if they wanted me to keep going. It was about like 2/3 yes, and I liked it enough to continue. So I've been working on it, chipping away at it during the morning streams. It's apparently a really long game, so we've been chipping away at it during the mornings. But It is now 1 p.m. and I am going to save it here, chat, and we will pick up with more of this on Thursday.